Alright folks, Kent and T out here with the good old boys, giving y'all a average Joe's weekend warriors perspective on flow bindings.
And flow binding buying advice.
Yep, so let's check them out. Flow 5s and the NX2s.
Alright, so here we are. We got the hybrid 5s. They really don't move a whole lot when you go to put your foot in them. You got to make sure you clear everything out. But rear entry, just like put them in. Then you got to set your foot up because this doesn't stay put. You go in and do that. As always, you got to click them down a couple. You can't get your foot out.
Yeah.
And when you exit, same thing. Just go like this. Give it like a click up. You're out.
Boom.
So,
alright, T here, we got the NX2 flow binding. Its rear entry, the same. Lifts up, snaps in. You can crank more if you want it tighter. Easy to loosen. But the big difference with this binding is, come on in. This is the main thing to look out for. The hinge here. Up and down. They call that active strap technology. That's the difference in between a couple of dollars or not. The other way, your strap stays exactly where it is, but like this, it gives you a little bit of a pivot, so it's easier to get into, and you don't have as much trouble with snow on the bottom of your boot or anything like that. It's just on in, clean your boot off, don't clean it off. You can get in there a lot easier than what you can on the regular non-active strap technology one. So maybe spend the extra couple bucks. It's up to you. Alright folks, some upsides of flow bindings. The rear entry system is the best kind of step-on or easy access system that I have tried. The straps coming over locks you in a lot more than just like a toe heel lock or side of the boot lock. Any other step-ins, I like the rear entries a lot.
yeah, definitely like that. Like having not have to sit down ever to strap in.
Yeah.
You just stand there once you get the hang of them, and you can even do it riding too.
That's a huge one.
You can sit there and just be riding and cruising and just step right in, click them up, and go.
Many times, Kent and I have been a good amount ahead of the boys getting stuck on any kind of bigger mountain situation where you're in the flat pushing along. We can actually push along, slip that foot in the back, strap it up, and we're all to the races a bit quicker than the boys are. So that's a really nice upside.
Yeah. If you fall, they're easy to get out of. Like if for some reason you're pinching a weird spot, you don't have to worry about clicking and all that. You can just pop the switch, back opens up and pull your foot out.
Yeah.
So that's always nice.
That is good. Downsides of the flow bindings. You're gonna run into problems if you're doing a bunch of powder all the time, but if you're doing a bunch of powder all the time, I imagine you're not looking for flows. Most likely, you're like us, average Joe weekend warrior, like not doing anything real crazy, just want to get out there and get laps in. Because in a powder situation, it's going to be really hard to get your boot back into the binding and clip back up.
Yeah, if you ride at these fancy places that have the gates at the lift, if your back's laying down, like mine, I keep my back down, it will catch in the lift and spin you all around backwards getting onto the lift, which is always, fun.
And if you're looking at buying a used pair of flows, make sure you're looking and realize that they have the active strap technology that we showed you. Otherwise, you could get stuck with the older style of flows while they were still figuring out the system, and the top of your foot's the top of your foot, and then you just got to squeeze it into the back. To have something that's easily adjustable, keep an eye out for that.
I find a pain in the ass about them is this right here, having to adjust this as you click in. It always goes down, it doesn't really stay up too good, but you click right in on in, you loosen that up a little bit, you tighten it right up, you're ready to go. But also a downfall is what I just did too, so.
So Kent does not vote for the hybrids. But overall, if you're average Joe weekend warrior core, you know, just getting out there those handful of days a year, it's definitely worth the investment and not having the wet butt.
Yeah, the wet butt's great. Yeah,
Yeah.
get it wet sitting on the chairlift, not from sitting down strapping in.
Yeah, and look for the AST active strap technology. As long as you go with that one, you should be a happy camper.
Yeah.